All right, so we just entered in Super A Markets payment, right? We received the payment, right? We updated the subsidiary ledger accordingly. So what I actually left to do is I'm going to acknowledge that I received all 3 checks, okay? Starting with the first one, which was the check from Great Restaurant, right? That check was for let's see, $550.79. Okay, so 550.79. My check from Kay's Coffee Corner was for $263.08. So 263.08. Okay, 263.08. And then I just most recently just received this one for $945.38. Okay. I acknowledge that I received all 3 checks from all 3 customers. I'm not going to deposit just yet. I still have to wait till I do my in-store sales, and then I'll deposit all the money at once. Okay. So now that I completed that, right? Let's see what happened next. Okay. So here we go. Albert submits another order for the Great Restaurant, right? Sales order for 111, right? We also have, right, that they want 75 pounds of regular coffee, 72 pounds of Supreme coffee, okay? No coffee mugs. And this is scheduled to be delivered on July 1st. So for $564.03. So what do we do here?
Apply to commissions.
We're gonna put this onto Albert's commissions list for $564.03. 564.03. Great restaurant for $564.03. Okay, 564.03. Okay. All right, so let's see, now that we're done with that. Last but not least, the end of the day, I have some daily sales right here. All right, I sold a bunch of coffee, so I can tell you right now, there's definitely not enough space in this journal right here to put in your journal, right? Let me see, checking sales, 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 sales. Nope, not enough. So in this case, let's go ahead and draw a line through that. If you have space on your journal, it's up to you. It's your journal. So if you want to keep it on this page, it's up to you. But in this case, I am just going to move on forward and draw a line here and just start on the new page. Okay. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to start here I'm going to be on page number 21. And I have in-store sales. Okay. Okay, so I have in-store sales. My checking will be a sum of all the items that I sold plus my tax. So in this case, how much of my medium regular coffee did I sell?
$497.50.
Okay. Large regular coffee. $672.75. My medium supreme coffee, $620.01. My large supreme coffee is $802.70. Ceramic coffee mugs, right, $55.92. Good. And then last but not least, sales tax is $218.93, giving me a grand total of $2,867.41, which is correct, right? 2867.41. Okay. Since I have my cash of $2,867.41, I'm actually just going to go ahead and deposit all the money at once. Okay, so in this case, if you actually deposited one at a time, that's okay, doesn't really matter, as long as at the end of the day you made your deposit, so then you have the money in your checking account, because this in real life you actually have to physically do it. So if you forget to do it, then that's on you. For in real life, that's on you for making for not making that deposit. So in this case, right, it is June 29, and I made a deposit of a grand total of, the three checks combined, plus my in-store sales of $2,867.41, giving me a grand total of depositing $4,626.66. Okay. So, what do I need to do next? We're going to do the ledger. We're going to update all of our accounts. So, in this case, starting with checking. Okay. All right, starting with checking. I just had in-store sales. Okay. Which increased my bank account for $2,867.41. So therefore, what's my grand total amount in my bank account?
$11,187.70.
Good. We need to update our sales because we sold a bunch of stuff. So we sold some medium coffee, right? Medium regular coffee. How many cups did I sell? So what's my grand total balance of the sales for my medium regular coffee?
$47.73.
Good. 47.74 and 1 cent. Don't forget that 1 cent. How many cups of the large regular coffee did we sell? Ending balance of my sales for the large regular coffee? I got $5,935.15. What about for my sales for my medium supreme coffee? How many cups did I sell? What's my account balance here? $60, $58, $17. What was my total amount of large supreme coffees that I sold? Anybody? How many cups of the large Supreme coffee that I sold?
230.
We sold 230 cups. Okay. For how much?
$802.70.
802.70, giving me a grand total of sales for my large Supreme coffee to be $68.57. Okay, and 85 cents. Right? We also sold some ceramic coffee mugs. How many coffee mugs did we sell?
8.
We sold 8. Okay. Okay, we sold 8 of them for $55.92. Okay, which brings my account balance to all right, 1639.14. Okay. Last but not least, we need to put in our liabilities for our sales tax. Okay, I collected $218.53 worth of tax. So what's the total amount of tax I've collected so far? How much tax did I collect so far?
1855.12.
Good. Okay. I deposited the money to the bank. I plugged it into my ledger. So what's next? What's next?
Inventory.
We gotta do inventory, right? So in this case, I end up using 44 pounds of the regular coffee and 45 pounds of the Supreme coffee. Okay. So, inventory worksheet. We have regular coffee that we used 44 pounds for. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. So, this one we used 45 pounds for the Supreme. But let's backtrack and do the regular first. So regular, I used 44 pounds, which cost me $1.665329. So what's my total cost of goods sold here? $73.27. So let's update my inventory. Right, I end up using 44 pounds, which dropped my regular coffee to have only 115 and a half pounds left. What's my new total cost if I sold $73.27 worth of inventory? Okay, 192 and 35 cents. Okay. Okay. So we use $73.27 worth of my regular coffee. Supreme coffee, we end up using 45 pounds worth. So in this case, I have 2 batches of inventory, and in this case, I have definitely enough in this one batch right here. Batch for 80, I have enough, which is going to cost me $1.89. So in this case, what's my grand total cost of goods sold if I used 45 pounds at $1.89? Okay. Cost me $85.05. Okay, so 80 minus 45 should give you 35 at $66.15 left, giving you a left remainder of 304.90. Okay, so let's take a look here. We used 8505 of Supreme, and we used 73.27 of regular. 73.27 and 8505. Okay, let's update my inventory. Starting with the cost of goods sold.
We used 44 pounds.
Good. $73.27 will give you an ending balance of $1236.15. Okay. I know this is boring, guys, but we need to keep finishing. We're almost done. Once we get to the very end of the accounting period, this is where you'll learn more exciting things. I know this part's boring. Okay. Well, let's push through. Almost done, guys. So the 29. What else did we do? We used up 45 pounds, right? For 8505. So what's my account balance here?
1317.35.
1337.
No, 1317.35.
Oh, good. Yes, thank you. 1317.35. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and update my inventory. Okay. Regular coffee. For $73.27, which should give you that 192.35. $192.35 is correct on your inventory worksheet. So we should have $304.90 for our Supreme coffee. So let's check to make sure that is true. Okay. What was it for 35, no, 8505? Which should leave you 304.90, which is correct, right? That's exactly what we did. We matched that amount. Okay. So that was our in-store sales. Okay. So we did our inventory and we deposited the money into our bank. Okay. All right. So now we are finally on the last day, June 30th. Okay. Let's see what else happened next here. What happened here on Sunday, June 30th, right? We end up doing a purchase order for Atlas Coffee, and this time we're going to buy 200 pounds of regular coffee and 200 pounds of Supreme coffee, giving me a grand total of $628. So in this case, our business is booming, so we need to make those purchases of inventory of coffee. Okay, we need to increase our purchasing. Okay, so what do I do with this?
Put it in the purchase orders.
we're going to pop it into our purchase orders. So purchase order number 317, which is correct. It is the 29. We're making a purchase to Atlas Coffee for this time a total of 400 pounds, okay, of coffee.
It's June 30th.
You're right. Thank you. June 30th. And it's going to be for a total of $628. Okay? Okay? Then we end up delivering to Super A Market, okay, for all of this, okay, for a total of $533.17. Okay? We sold some regular coffee, some Supreme coffee, and then we also sold some ceramic coffee mugs, okay? So how much regular coffee did I sell?
$213.85.
$213.85. Supreme coffee, how much did I sell?
$199.50.
And ceramic coffee mugs.
$89.82.
And last but not least, delivery charges of $30. Bringing me a grand total of $533.17, which checks out here. So let's go ahead and plug in our numbers into our ledger. We just sold this sale and received the money through on an account. So accounts receivable, right? We didn't get paid. We're owed money. Okay. Okay. So in this case, what invoice was this?
110.
Invoice 110. For a total of $533.17. So
Invoice number was wrong.
what?
Invoice number was wrong.
Invoice number is wrong?
We didn't update the description on the journal.
Okay, I was going to fix it after we finish this part of the ledger. So in this case, right, you should have $1531.95. So let's go ahead and just finish updating the description too. So here, right, we sold to Super A Market. Did we give Super A market terms? 1%. 10 net 20. Right? So now that, okay, so I just updated right here my accounts receivable account. Right now I'm at 1531.95. Okay. Let's also go ahead and update our revenues because we did sell some regular coffee, Supreme coffee, and some coffee mugs. So in this case, how many pounds did I sell for regular coffee?
$65.
We sold 65 pounds. Invoice number 21. Okay. For a total of 213.85. So what's my grand total in my regular coffee account?
$13.94.96.
Excellent. 13.94.96. Let's go ahead and update our Supreme coffee. So how many pounds did I sell?
$50.
We sold 50 pounds. For a total of $199.50. Okay, so what's my total here?
$14.36.40.
14.36.40. Good. We sold some ceramic coffee mugs. How many did we sell? 18. Sold 18. For a total of 89.82. So that should give me my account balance of $17.28.96. 17.28.96. Last thing I need to update is going to be my delivery income because in this case, Albert delivered the coffee and charged $30 delivery fee. So in grand total, I should have
300.
300. Okay. So let's quickly update the subsidiary ledger for Mr. Super A Market. He just paid for what he owed, and now he is going to be receiving owes us more money. But in this case, before we do that, we're already here on the commissions page. Let's just go ahead and update Albert's commissions because he did sell to Super A Market. So it's the 30th. Okay. Invoice number 110. What is going to be 10% of $533.17? What is 10% of that? $53.32 because that 7 increased that one. So in this case, we owe him an additional $53.32, giving us a grand total of $271.78. Okay. Then we're going to go to Super A Market here and journalize that. We just sold to Super A Market 110. When is his due date? When is his discount due date?
July 10.
July 10, and of course, the whole entire bill is to July 20th, right? And his whole entire amount was for $533.17. So 533.17 is what he owes me, right? $533.17. Okay. Now that I have my subsidiary ledger done, we can now update the inventory because we know exactly how many items we sold, right? We sold 65 pounds of regular coffee and we just sold 50 pounds of Supreme coffee. Okay. So going to my regular coffee. We just sold 65 pounds at $1.665368. So, how much is my grand total cost of goods sold for selling 65 pounds? How much did it cost me? Okay. 108.25. Wow, even. Okay. So let's go ahead and subtract that out. Okay. All right, we just sold 65 pounds, so we should have left is 50.5 pounds. Okay. What's my new total if I just sold a total of $108.25 worth of inventory? right? $84.10 is what is left. For Supreme Coffee, we sold a total of 50 pounds. So let's take a look at our batches of inventory. Okay. In this case, using the rules of FIFO, right? Which batch of inventory am I going to take out from first?
That's the price.
Yeah, the 35 at $1.89. So in this case, we need to split up our batches because we only have 35 pounds in there. We need to get to 50. So how many more do I need to sell? How much?
10.
Not 10. I need to get to 50.
No, 15.
We need 15. Yes. Okay. So we already know what my 35 remaining in my inventory is going to cost me, right? We know that it's a total of $66.15. So we can get rid of that right away. Okay. So in this case, I only have one batch of inventory left. And it cost me $1.91. So what is 15 pounds times $1.91 gonna give me?
Eight.
$28.65. So let's add these up together. $28.65 plus the $66.15. So you got 80 cents for 94. $94.80. So let's go ahead and update my inventory so then I can finish up the rest of this. So 15 pounds, right? Was a total of $28.65. So let's see. So I should be left with 10 cents here. All right, 125 minus 15 is going to give you 210.10. Okay. So again, in grand total, you sold a total of $94.80 worth of Supreme Coffee, and you sold a total of $108.25 of regular coffee. What was it? 99. What was my Supreme again? 94 to 80. Okay. So let's go ahead and update my ledger accounts so I can have my totals for everything. So, ledger account. We just sold in our cost of goods sold, right, for regular coffee. Right, we sold 108 108.25. So how much
44.
13.44 and 40 cents. Good. So let's go ahead and update my Supreme because I end up selling 50 pounds. Right, 84.80. Oh wait, is it 84? No, it's 94.80. Okay, so what's my ending balance going to be here?
14, 12, 15.
Good, 14, 12, 15. Okay. Last but not least, let's update my inventory and match it to my inventory worksheet. All right, regular coffee. We just sold 65 pounds. At a total of 108.25. So you should be left with
84.10.
84.10, right? Which we know to be true. We also sold 50 pounds of Supreme Coffee, which cost us $94.80, which should have left us with 210.10. That one is for sure. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what happened here. We have our last sales of the day, okay? And then once you've done that, right, your next job you have to do is do your unadjusted trial balance. I don't think we have enough time, so let's just go ahead and complete these in-store sales, and then we'll just do the unadjusted trial balance tomorrow, okay? So here we have our last daily sales of the month, okay, for June 30th. Okay. So let's see. You definitely have enough to put the sales here, but you're going to have to put your cost of goods sold on the next page. So we can do that. Yes, you can split them up like that, but you can't split them in between an actual transaction. This is two separate transactions, right? One to record the sales and the others to update the inventory. So they're two separate actual transactions. But yeah, in this case, you're able to record the sales. See, it just fits barely at the end of this page. So this is the 30th, okay? 30th sales. And then, of course, you need to have your cost of goods sold be on the next page, okay, for the in-store sales for June 30th. Okay. Oh, actually, we got to fix this too, right? We didn't sell to the corner bookstore. We sold to Super A Market. Okay. All right, so in this case, right, we're going to do our last sales here. All right, so in this case, how much in total did I sell for the medium regular coffee?
$447.75.
Super, large, medium coffee, large regular coffee.
568.10.
Medium supreme.
597.60.
Okay, large supreme.
666.59.
Ceramic coffee mugs. We sold 5 of them for.
34.95.
And how much tax did we charge or collect in this case?
$190.99.
Good. Giving us a grand total of $2,505.98, which is true. Okay. 2505.98. So, what do you want to do first? What do you guys want to do first?
The ledger.
The ledger? Okay, we could do the ledger. So, first things first is we gotta update my checking account. Right, we got some in-store sales for 20505.98. Okay, 20505.98. So how much cash should we have in our bank account at the end of June 30th?
$13,693.68.
Good. Excellent. $13,963.68. Okay. We got to update our sales here where we have our sales for the regular the medium regular coffees. How many cups did we sell?
225.
We sold 225 cups for a total of $447.75. So therefore, what's my account balance here?
This is the one.
Okay. 5,221.76. Okay. How many large regular coffee cups did we sell?
190.
190. Which cost a grand total of $568.10. So what's my ending balance here?
6,503.25.
6503.25 is correct. Good. What about my sales for my medium supreme coffee? How many cups did I sell here? 240? At a total of 597.60. 597.60. 665577. Good. How many cups of my large supreme coffee did I sell?
191.
191 cups. Okay. For a total of $666.59. 66659. So what's that gonna give me a grand total of? I did not get that. So you should get $7,524.44 because it's 59 cents, right? Let's see. Yeah, 666.59. Right. Let's see. We sold some ceramic coffee mugs. How many mugs did we sell? We sold 5. For a total of $34.95. Wait, 90. Okay, yeah, $34.95. So that's gonna give you a total of Last but not least, we need to include our calculations for the sales tax we've collected. Okay, so we had some in-store sales, which we've collected $199 and $190.99. So in this case, what's my grand total of tax I've collected so far? 46.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, but it's 11 cents at the end because let me see. 12 plus 99 is going to give you 11. So $2,046.11 is your total amount of tax that you've collected. All right. Right. Before you guys forget, let's go ahead and deposit that money in there for the $2,505.98. Okay, on June 30th. Okay. Yes.
Can we deposit before all this process?
What?
Can we deposit before this all process?
What do you mean?
Before there are payments or
You're mumbling. Can you speak a little slower?
we can deposit before all this process.
Well, you're supposed to make a deposit at the end of the day. You can't if you actually end up depositing every single time. Again, that's okay because in this case this is theoretical, right? But at the end of the day, if you choose to wait to the very end, then just deposit at the end of the day. Just know that you have to do this in real life. Because you need to have a deposit slip, right? So in this case, if you deposited every single time, that's okay. If you didn't deposit them, well then, in real life you would have $0 in your bank. Okay, but this is again theoretical. This is practice, so then you actually truly do it in real life. That you don't, just because you receive money and you just did a sales of everything, you're not gonna hold on to the cash. You never want to hold on with more than what, $2,000 in your cash register. That's very dangerous for a business, right? Because anybody can rob you at any given time. So best rule of thumb is you should deposit the money as soon as possible. Okay, so in this case, if you did do the deposit here, then I do it at the end of the day. Okay, but if you chose to deposit every single time, that's good for you. Okay. So now that I'm remember to do that, let's go ahead and update my inventory because I end up using 38 pounds of the regular coffee and also using 40 pounds of the Supreme coffee. All right. So inventory worksheet, we use 38 pounds of regular and 40 pounds of Supreme. Okay. All right, so here we are on our regular coffee. Okay, we actually did have enough, but we have 50 pounds left and we just used 38 pounds. So we're expecting for our next inventory to be arriving soon. But in this case, I just end up using 38 pounds at $1.665347. So what's my total cost of goods sold here?
$63.28.
$63.28. So in this case, let's go ahead and update my inventory. So I had 50 and a half pounds left. I just used up 38. So I barely have 12 and a half pounds left of coffee. Okay. And then of here, what is my new total cost? If I end up using $63.28?
$20.82.
You have $20.82 left in your inventory. But you only have 12.5 pounds left, so. $63.28 is what we used up. Okay. Last but not least, let's go ahead and update my Supreme coffee. We used 40 pounds. There is only one batch of inventory left, so it's going to cost me $1.91. So in this case, what's my total cost of goods sold if I used 40 pounds at $1.91?
$76.4.
$76.40. So let's go ahead and update my inventory accordingly so we can get our ending balance. So you used 40 pounds at 40 cents, so you should have 70 cents remaining. So what is 110 minus 40? You have 70 pounds left at a grand total of $133.70. Okay. Cool. So again, we used up $76.40 of Supreme coffee and $63.28 of regular coffee. So here we are, regular coffee, $63.28. And then my Supreme coffee was $76.40, right? All right. So let's go ahead and actually update my inventory by updating my ledgers. Starting with the cost of goods sold. So in this case, on June 30th, we end up using 38 pounds. We're on the 22nd journal now because we had to start our new page for this one. And we end up using $63.28. So therefore, what should be your total cost of goods sold here?
$14.0768.
$14.0768. Okay. We end up using 40 pounds. Okay. Oops. We are not on the 21st, we're on the 22nd. For $76.40. So that should give me my total cost of goods to be $14.8855. Okay. And then last but not least, we need to go ahead and update my inventory. Okay. Starting with my regular coffee. Okay, here's my regular coffee. For $63.28. So you should have $20.82 left in your inventory. Okay. And that's correct. $20.82 left. Okay. Last but not least, let's update my Supreme coffee. Right? Because we end up selling 40 pounds or using 40 pounds. for $76.40, which should give you $133.70, which for surely matches my inventory worksheet on hand. Okay. So we already made our deposit. We already did a journal. We updated the inventory. So that means we are done with the, not the entire scenario, but we are done doing the operating business part of Coffee Cafe, right? Now the next thing we gotta do is we gotta complete our unadjusted trial balance, which is step 6 of the accounting cycle. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to block off this part because this part is something that I want to make sure that I know that anything that comes after this means I'm going to be updating something else. But in this case, that any transaction after the 30th, right? All of these, if the trial balance end up being balanced out, that means there's no corrections that are necessary that I need to put in here. So in this case, I'm going to mark it here as the unadjusted trial balance, okay? Now, of course, like I said before, it's already 4 o'clock, so we are going to go ahead and stop here for today. And when we come back, this is what I want you to do. If you want to do this on your own, you are more than welcome to go ahead and complete this on your own. So when you come back to class, we are going to go over it together, okay, to complete the trial balance, right? But this is going to be different. I'm going to be asking you to do your adjusted trial balance using the main accounts. So if you remember me telling you this, right? If you look at your chart of accounts, your main accounts are going to be anything that is in capital letters, okay? So for instance, right, my bank account, okay? My bank account is in capital letters, and then underneath my bank account, I have account number 10100, which is my checking account, 10200, which is my petty cash, and 10300, which is a breakdown of my main account. So these are my sub accounts here, which again gives more information to my main account, which is the bank account. This is the money that I have currently in my bank, right? It's not technically in my bank, but you understand what I mean, right? Bank meaning the business's money. This is what I have, and these are the sub accounts that make up my main account, okay? Same thing for another example, right? Check out your business supplies. Your business supplies is account number 11750, and underneath that's going to be your medium coffee cups, your large coffee cups, sugar, and creamer. So all 4 of these accounts, right, is going to total up to equal up whatever your total business supplies are. Now, when I do when I do complete my trial balance, what I'm going to do is instead of having to type out all of the main accounts in there, right, I'm going to reuse the same worksheet, but the only difference is I'm going to be adding 2 columns in there so that I can have one that reflects all the main accounts in there, and then still use the spreadsheet that I've already created and added all the account names in there, right? I'm still going to continue on with that worksheet. Now, if you want to wait till tomorrow to see how I do that, then feel free to do that as well. But if you just want to double check your numbers right now, you can also do that as well, okay? So again, I will be having the numbers for both all accounts and then the other one for all main accounts as well, okay? So that's just it for tomorrow. We're going to go over the unadjusted trial balance, and then we will have time to actually start our adjustment entries, okay? So other than that, if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and upload the answers for this already. Oh, actually, well, I can't until I do the unadjusted trial balance first. So other than that,